Welcome to I Heart My Age, the show where we talk about loving, being kind, and finding more confidence in yourself at your age, always with your health and wellness in mind. Hey, I'm your host, Ginger Morris, and today's episode is about 3 truths. The first is about small changes in your daily habits. The second is about making weight loss easy. And the third is about adding a little more movement daily. And I did say daily. Who's ready to take the challenge? Challenge yourself on how to successfully get your mind right to begin and stick to it for good. Okay, now, before we dive into today's big topic, let's hit you with a little teaser. Have you ever wondered why it seems easy for some people to be and stay in great shape, when you just feel you will not be able to ever achieve a body like theirs? And I have definitely had that issue. So let's discuss that and dive into the topics of the day. First, let's talk about making small changes. Start with baby steps to switch out your bad habits for good ones, if you have any. We all do. I really think we do, especially when it comes to nutrition. So, for instance, let's say wake up at the same time every morning and create a routine that you cherish. Small actions like fixing your bed, looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself something you like about yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It's about what you think. What makes you happy, even while brushing your teeth, can make a huge difference. The next thing, let's address calorie intake, a big one. Instead of drastic changes, how about try to eliminate one high-calorie item that doesn't fuel your body effectively? Cut out extra sugar in your coffee. We don't need too much, do we? I've seen people put 3, 4, 5 teaspoons in there. It's like crazy. That's way too much. And how about avoid soda? Do we really need soda? And what about those juice drinks? They say they're so good for you, but there's so much sugar in those. We have to really be careful and really think about that. We can also limit ourselves to 1 glass of wine instead of 2 if we drink, if we really want to have that relaxing drink that people talk about. I don't drink, but a lot of my friends do, so I'm talking to you too. Small changes like avoiding sugary and salty foods can have a really significant impact. Finally, let's talk about movement, because this is a real important one. Exercise doesn't have to be daunting. Even small activities like walking, standing up, sitting down repeatedly, or how about dancing for fun to your favorite music, which I do all the time. I love doing that. I love standing in the mirror doing that. Everybody laughs at me, but I don't really care. And how about realizing that can extend your life? Just 10 minutes a day of any movement can make a difference. And how about parking farther away when you go shopping or anywhere else to get those extra steps in? We need to get those steps in. So important. Let's stop blaming our age, hormones, metabolism, and genetics for not losing weight. The real issue is a lack of attention to details. I understand that certain circumstances can be challenging, but I've been there too. Starting over and repeating bad habits is common, but I have the tools to share with you to help you succeed. I promise I do. I'm not that young anymore, but I'm young at heart. So believe you me, we can do this together. I'm going to tell you a little story about few things in my life, and I'm going to get a little personal here. I use dance as my meditation, a practice that I started at the age of 4. Obviously, I didn't realize that's what I was doing at the age of 4, but I do realize that now, that dance has helped me through so many parts of my life that I wanted to escape because of fear and stress. It's always been my happy medicine ever since. I had issues as a young dancer, and I wanted to be away from my family life as much as possible. And I know that sounds terrible. I'm sure a lot of you are having issues or have had issues like that, but we need to overcome them. And in order to feel well, we really need to think about this. But as a dancer, I was escaping from my family life. And not only that, I didn't realize how good it was for me. It gave me those endorphins and dopamine and things that helped me be happier with my life. A lot of us suffer from depression. We all do at some point in our life. So we really have to think about our bodies and our minds as one. I'm a dancer. I still dance, still teach. I'm an entrepreneur. I had a dance school for years. I'm a mother, now a grandmother. And one of the big change in my life was having breast cancer. And I'm a breast cancer survivor. And it's been many years. I'm so happy that I was able to get over all of that. And it is a very difficult time in your life. It still to this day makes me nervous. And I'm sure a lot of you are suffering with the same type of issues. And it all comes back down to health and wellness, mind and body one. That's what this is all about. This is what I'm talking about here today. This is why I'm doing a podcast. I'm out of my comfort zone totally right now. I love teaching dance and fitness and so forth because that's what I know best. But I'm doing this because I need to let more people know how important it is in our lives, at our ages, as we age, to really get into this entity of wellness. We need to move. We need to be strong. Cancer took me down. If I was not exercising before and thinking about good nutrition throughout my life, I don't know if I would have actually survived that. So it's so important to think about these things because we're all going to go through something at some point in our life. So you really have to watch what you're doing if you want to stay healthy and happy for your family. That's what it comes down to, and for yourself. I want to also say that as a dancer and going through so many different things in my life, I got into fitness through a good friend of mine, Tony Horton, the founder of P90X. I went to high school with him, and I met him at a high school reunion. And that's when he was starting P90X and told me all about that journey. And at that time, that's when I was going through breast cancer. And guess what? I did P90X over and over again for many years. And I'm so happy that I had the chance to do all of this. And I'm strong and healthy now because of it. And I'm 65, and I'm not afraid to say it anymore. So I just want you to know, thank you, Tony Horton, for that too. I've enhanced my exercise experience and strength against many odds, thanks to good nutrition and good movement and happy days. I want to give you the tools necessary for a fulfilled, longer, healthier, and happier life. Stop making excuses. We all do it. You can change if you really, truly want to be happy and healthy. Remember, muscles don't know age. If you don't make time for your wellness, you'll be forced to make time for your illness. We want to hear from you. Tell us about yourself and what topics interest you. Your support is crucial to our podcast. So please, please, please like and subscribe for free. With your continued support, we can secure sponsorship and keep this healthy journey going together. In future episodes, I do want to tell you, we will be featuring special guests from health and fitness fields, wellness, and beauty. I'll provide exercises and dance movements as well to help you prevent injuries and discuss ways to work around previous or ongoing injuries. With over 30 years of experience in teaching dance and fitness, I'm here to help you stay happy and healthy with the right nutrition and exercise. Don't set your goals too high. Celebrate the small wins and don't beat yourself up over a cheat day. We all do that. It's not a big deal. Get back on track the next day. Remember, small habit changes, good nutrition, and movement are the key. Always the key. Every doctor will tell you that too, by the way. Wake up with the decision to change for the long term and be the best version of yourself. Thank you for joining me today, and I can't wait to continue this journey with you. Please subscribe, like, and share this podcast to help us continue providing valuable content. Let's embark on this wellness journey together. And I'm going to leave you with one more little thing. A wise woman once said, "Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you will be criticized anyway." And that famous woman was Eleanor Roosevelt. So I will leave you today by goodbye. Thank you for joining me.